And here is the Writer's Almanac for Saturday. It's the 25th of May, 2019. It's the birthday of the poet Theodore Roethke, born in Saginaw, Michigan, 1908. Grew up working with his father and uncle in the family greenhouse. He later said, "They were to me, I realize now, both heaven and hell," a kind of tropics created in the savage climate of Michigan, where austere German-Americans turned their love of order and their terrifying efficiency into something beautiful. It's the birthday of novelist Robert Ludlum, 1927, New York City, who wrote paranoia thrillers, best known for The Bourne Identity, 1980. Ludlum started out as an actor and producer, didn't turn to writing until later in life. He said, "I get annoyed when a self-indulgent writer just shows off what he knows but doesn't really tell a story. To me, storytelling is first a craft. Then, if you're lucky, it becomes an art form. But first, it's got to be a craft. You've got to have a beginning, middle, and end." It's the birthday of short story writer and poet Raymond Carver, 1938 in Clatskanie, Oregon, son of a sawmill worker. Took a college creative writing course when he was 20, and that sparked his interest in writing. And it's the birthday of Ralph Waldo Emerson, Boston, 1803. He was 33 years old when he first introduced the concept of transcendentalism, the idea that spiritual truth could be gained by intuition rather than by established doctrine, the belief in the universal beauty, the eternal one. Emerson said, "The act of seeing and the thing seen, the seer and the spectacle, the subject and the object are one." Here's a poem for today by Sarah Wetzel, "My First Face." For 55 years, Borges slowly went blind, losing first gray and green, the small fonts, the leaf's network of veins, then the difference between cerulean and sapphire, between Chianti and claret. In the end, it was every edition of Shakespeare. Love looks not with eyes, winged cupids painted blind. 5 years later, everything black, Borges said. I'd always imagined that paradise would resemble a library. No one asked, what, abandoned to your labyrinth of darkness, do you imagine now? A man I married told me one morning, I don't think I love you. We'd been married 12 years, though it took him another 2 years to walk out the door. To be honest, I never loved him, not even as I said yes. Yet I know I'd still be with him if he hadn't left. Borges knew from a young age he would, like his father and his father's father before him, become sightless. It's why he read every book, he said, before he was 15, why he refused to learn Braille, and how he could tell just by listening how many books a bookstore held. It's how, even blind, he could draw his own face, a scrawl without a mouth or eyes, a ball of black string tossed on a white sheet of paper. The truth is, not always what's written down. I loved that man, and if only a little, I love him still. A poem by Sarah Wetzel, My First Face, from The David's Inside David, published by Terrapin Books and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.